Welcome to Oregon Cash Flow Pro. My name is James Barber, and I'm here to help you maximize your cash flow. Infinite banking. It's a powerful concept for building wealth for your family and your future self. Today I'm going to go over the underlying reason that makes this work and why your family and your future self will thank you. So stick around.
Oregon Cash Flow Pro offers free money management advice to help you take control of your finances. And now here's your host, personal finance enthusiast and licensed insurance broker, James Barber.
So the infinite banking concept is about having control of your money and being in charge of your cash flow. But the reason it works is because of this fundamental principle of how money and interest work. When you've got cash, say $50, you have a decision to make. You can either spend it, save it, or invest it. Now typically the dollars that you're holding can only do one of those jobs. If you choose to spend it, you miss out on the opportunity to invest it. And you no longer have it, like if you would have saved it, you no longer have it to use it somewhere else. So you're going to miss out on the opportunity cost there. If you choose to invest it, your money is in an investment and it's typically not available to spend it. At the same time, it may not be liquid enough to function as a savings where you can use it if you need it. And if you're saving it for a future purchase, for an emergency, you're not spending it and you're not investing it. So you've got one of those three choices that you can make. However, and this is where the infinite banking concept shines, you can take that $50 and you can put that into your infinite bank where it will grow like an investment. Not a very big investment, but like an investment nonetheless. Your growth opportunity is much greater than saving it in a checking or savings account that you don't earn hardly any interest. You have tax benefits on the growth in that it can grow tax deferred and you can access it tax free. And you have the ability to spend those dollars, or at least most of those dollars. You can still borrow against those dollars, so they're still working. They're still working for you as a growth vehicle. They're providing a death benefit, but you can use them if you need to. So you can use them as if it was in savings, and you can spend it as if it's cash in your hand. Okay? So that's the key to infinite banking. Is you get to take advantage of all three of those options where you would normally only have one when you're just holding cash in your hand. So how do we build wealth for our family and our future self? Well, when we learn to recognize the power of what having cash in our hands can do and how can we maximize the use of the dollars that go through our hands, we unlock the keys to wealth building. So if I'm a young person and I've got money in my hands and there's things that I want to buy or things that I need, I have the ability through my infinite bank to lock in those funds and get them compounding. As soon as you put those funds into your infinite banking policy, they're going to compound for the rest of your life. And it's your future self and your family that's going to benefit from that. With your every decision that you make when you're younger, with every decision you make to put additional funds into that infinite banking policy, it's going to earn interest, it's going to grow and be available to your future self. And not only that, but it's going to multiply with a tax-free death benefit to your loved ones. You're creating a legacy gift from day one, okay? If you took these dollars and you put it in the stock market, your legacy gift is going to be entirely dependent on the performance of whatever you do in the stock market. something that you may not have much control over. Now, for a lot of people, they're very successful at that. And I'm not arguing that you shouldn't be doing that either. There's definitely a lot to be said, and there's a lot of opportunity within the stock market. But at least a portion should be used to establish your infinite banking policy so that you can start to immediately build for the future and have the guarantees that it won't matter what happens in the stock market. Because the companies that we use have been profitable and paid dividends for over 150 years throughout all of the stock market crashes, the Great Depression, the World Wars, through the Great Recession. So there's guarantees there that we are taking advantage of by utilizing these infinite banking policies. And it's with those that we are going to build a strong foundation with which to build the rest of our wealth on. When you know that if you were to untimely pass away and your family is going to have an income replacement for you, that kind of takes a lot of stress off of you. I know that my family is going to be okay if I were to pass away. Right now, they rely on me and my wife and the income that we bring in order to survive. Through our infinite banking policies, we have enough of a death benefit that they're going to be able to grieve, and they're going to be able to start off well ahead of where we started off. And for me, that provides a level of freedom that just takes the stress off of life. So the ability of being able to make that happen from day one with every dollar that we put into these policies, along with the ability to access those funds if we need them. I'm not locking them away. Our infinite banking policy works very similar to a line of credit in that we can access those funds and we can pay them back and we can borrow from them again. Having that ability to access those funds is how I create wealth for my future self. So again, when I'm young and I make these conscious decisions to start these dollars compounding, my future self is going to thank me, and your future self is going to thank you as well. So I hope that gets you thinking about the powerful concepts that underlie what we do with infinite banking. And I hope you can put them to work for you in your life. If you have any questions, put them in the comments section below. If you found value in today's video, be sure to give me a like, subscribe to the channel if you want to follow along on this financial journey together. And if you want to find out more about infinite banking and the possibilities around it, check out these videos right here. We'll see you next time. Now go maximize your cash flow.